Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, I want to say this is historical news because the way how a government can fuck up such a levels as this, it should be documented for history, and it happened in South Korea of all places. So, yeah, we received the news that the government basically lost all of the data, all the government's data because they hosted it in was one place with no backups. Well, yeah, it's government incompetence because oh, it's too much budget. It's too much money making a backup. Well, hey, we can tax more people for all that other bullshit nonsense. Hell, last time I remember, even the South Korean government wants to go the way of Japan and the EU by letting in illegals, especially from China. But well, even putting that aside, let's see what how the damage is here. It's unimaginable. Oh well, it is actually imaginable, but seeing this amount, man. So the Korean government lost all of its data because it pulled all of its servers in one physical location with no backup. So 858 terabytes of government data may be lost for good after South Korea data center fire. So destroyed drive wasn't backup, official says. So South Korea government may have permanently lost all 858 terabytes of information after a crucial hard drive was destroyed in a fire at a data center in Daejeon. As reported by DCD, a battery fire at the National Information Resources Service NIRS, NIRS data center located in the city of Daejeon on September 26 has caused havoc for government services in Korea. So, goodbye G Drive. Work to restore the data center is ongoing, but official fields data stored in the government's G Drive may be gone for good. If those are the places where the taxes of people were well, the tax records of people they were there, so you know what is going to happen. So either the citizens can fake dementia and say, you know what, yeah, you owe me money, or the government say, oh, sorry, but we don't have track records of you giving us taxes. In fact, you owe us 10 years of taxes. Yeah, it can go pretty stupid, man. This shit is just going to be more stupid as we get more information out of it. So, G Drive, which stands to the government drive, and is not a Google product account, was used by government staff to keep documents and other files. Each worker was allocated 30 gigabytes of space. So, oh man. So the G Drive couldn't have a backup system due to its large capacity. Four people have been arrested, and a government worker overseeing efforts to restore the data center has died after jumping from a building. They say, oh, we need to restore this shit. No, you cannot, man. So here's the article. So worker on data center restoration project dies. Meanwhile, a government worker overseeing efforts to restore the data center has died after jumping from a building. As reported by local media outlet, the dunk and label at the 56-year-old man was found in cardiac arrest near the central building at the government complex in St. John City at 10 and 50 a.m. On Friday, October 3rd, he was taken to hospital and died shortly afterwards. The man was a senior officer in Digital Government Innovation Office. Digital Government Innovation, man, that word triggers me for some reason. And had of been overseeing work of the data center network. His mobile phone was found in the smoking area on the 15th floor of the government building. So Korea's Ministry of Interior and Safety said he was not involved in the police investigation into the fire, but that the circumstances around his death, including whenever overwork was contributing factor, are being investigated. Oh man, so I was thinking this guy just decided to kill himself because probably he fucked up, but it was because he was overworked. Seriously, man, a lot of fucking shit show has been happening to South Korea for quite a while. So in this one, to be fair, if it was 800 terabytes of passwords stored in plain text, so it's a good thing they were destroyed. Oh man. So this one actually asking a good question. Who the hell signed it off of no backups or redundancy for all government service which were all hosted at exactly one physical location? So it's true this one done none. It's through the digital ID app that I can't even log into because of the government fire. One of the heads in charge of the divisions has already committed suicide. Yeah, I think I'm going to say that yeah, it did. It's through East Asia fashion. So mobile foreigner residence card. So what? How is the stand of this damage? So because well, we saw this news and it was reported on October 5th. A fire in South Korea, yeah. There are no backups and files. In 2017, the government created its own cloud system. So government ran and allocated 30 gigabytes for each civil P employee. The custom cloud was meant to ensure data sovereignty and maximize security. Around 70% of the country's 3/4 of a million civil servants currently use G Drive, and some of the departments were hit hard by the fire, which engulfed the fifth floor of the National Information Resources Service buildings in late September. One of the most affected departments was Ministry of Personnel Management. One employee noted, "It's daunting as 8 years worth of work materials have completely disappeared." Really wild. Oh man. And even here we have the pictures. So shit, nah, that's unsalvageable. That shit is just dead. Oh man, yeah, it's they fuck up. If this is government incompetence. So imagine this, because I see this shit like also as a cautionary tale, because we have seen government ID verifications mandates for countries such as the UK and the European Union, and we have seen that those fuckers want to go the way of a cashless society, no money. So imagine that you need a bank account and you always need to have your phone, but you need an intermediary for the servers that are tied to the government because yeah they want to micromanage everything you want. And just imagine this, so if one day, if they commit the same fucking mistake as South Korea, hell, I don't even want this shit ID, but I just mention it those because examples because they are actually achieving the fucking dystopia. So if one of those data centers end up being burning in flames with no way of getting all those backups, but they are in a cashless society, imagine how disastrous it's going to be. Imagine how of a boogaloo is gonna be when a data center that manages that kind of intermediary information, just like with China, because China also do that shit. Imagine also in one day China, because right now it's the currently one, that gets all of that shit destroyed in a single movement. Yeah, the whole fucking country is going to collapse. And since they produce the vast majority of the stuff we consume, because you know how the globalist politics ended up playing there, yeah, the whole world is fucked. So, oh man, yes, this shit is just insane. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and please take care.